Hello. Hi. Good.
Oh my god, every time I put my hair up, it makes me look so much younger.
These people can sit down and start.
Take a seat, everyone. We'll be entering Rodentia soon.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome.
Jordan, sit.
Okay. Welcome to the final game of the year. If you have not been here before, I just want to do a little bit of housekeeping. We start every improv game with a good old-fashioned 3, 2, 1, fight! Got it? Okay. Yeah, is there anything else I need to say? I don't think so.
I know what you're saying.
Cool. Without further ado, welcome to Rodentia! There's more of us on stage.
I'm sorry. Someone had to knock.
Welcome to the Squeakeasy. What can I get for you?
Hi, can I get a, what do you have?
For you, water pup. What are you, 4 months old?
I just turned 5 months.
First drink then?
Yeah.
I'll give you something weak. How about a nice blueberry? It's been sitting out for a couple weeks, so it started fermenting.
Sure.
Code word?
Come on, Gary, I've been here for months now.
Shh, not so loud. Code word?
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
That's a strange phrase to say unprompted.
Hamlet, I didn't see you there because you're so fucking short.
He's actually quite average for a dwarf hamster.
On the bigger side, actually.
It's not a good idea to speak to the head of the royal guard like that.
I'm not afraid of you.
So, you got an excuse for speaking weird? Or should I arrest you just for being a rebel?
Unless you've got a speech impediment, then we'll just pretend this never happens.
Whatever happened to freedom of squeaks?
Need I remind you that our beloved king was just assassinated? We can't afford to let anything slide right now.
What's going on here? I know you've got a short temper, Hamlet. But my friend Jean Guinea over here is just practicing prompts for our next improv show. We're actually an improv group, the Rat Ball Team.
No, I've actually been wanting to do improv. Get me in on this.
Oh, we're actually audition only. There's the Rodentia improv players from the street.
They let anyone in. They probably even let you in.
Wonderful, man.
I couldn't see anyone.
We'll arrest you.
Improv it is! This game is called Take Some Direction. It's actually from a very popular streaming site, Rodentia. And so, like Jean over here was doing, you say a perfectly normal phrase, and I give you prompts to change it up. So our first line is what Jean was saying. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. And now I switch over to
Well, I want to get in on this.
One second, I have to find the prompt. Okay. Right. Your prompt is the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
John, give me more.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Billy, give me more.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Hamlet, give me more.
Mitochondria. It's the powerhouse of the cell.
Rat, actually.
The mitochondria is actually the powerhouse of the cell.
John, on a Zoom call.
The mitochondria. Oh, I'm muted. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Can you still hear me?
Billy, evidence for a conspiracy theory.
Okay, I know you're not going to believe me, but it's all there. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Hamlet, so much vocal fry.
I don't know if you're like aware of this, but I'm in a group chat with Cece and I said Evelyn. I didn't mean that. And I've learned that mitochondria is actually the powerhouse of this cell. What a fucking slut.
Rat, a very in-depth explanation.
So, inside the cell, there's this powerhouse, right? And it powers the whole thing, the whole cell. It's quite amazing, actually. It's called the mitochondria. So, something you've never heard. Yeah, something you've never heard of.
Okay, Jean, the end of an extremely long rant.
The mitochondria. I digress. It's the powerhouse of the cell.
Billy, trying to communicate while only knowing a single sentence in English.
So, the mitochondria? The mitochondria. The powerhouse. The powerhouse of the cell. The mitochondria.
Hamlet, soothing your dying microbiologist grandmother.
The mitochondria. Say it with me.
The mitochondria. It's the powerhouse of the cell. It's just like you always said. I know that now.
Okay, moving on. Rat, your line is the early bird gets the worm.
The early bird gets the worm.
John, give me more.
The early bird gets the worm.
Billy, give me more.
The early bird gets the worm.
Hamlet, give me more.
The early bird gets the motherfucking worm.
Rat, pilot over the intercom.
Yes, if you look to your right, the early bird always gets the worm.
Jean, mob boss.
The early bird gets the worm.
Billy, hyping yourself up.
Okay, do this. The early bird always gets the worm.
Hamlet, really trying to drive home a euphemism.
No. Like I don't think you get what I'm saying. The early bird gets the worm.
Rat, rich host of a fancy party.
You see, the early bird always gets the worm.
John, kid chasing another kid while holding a worm.
The early bird gets the worm! The early bird gets the worm!
Billy, bird.
Early bird.
Interpret as you will.
So, set theory.
God
It's
damn
a
it.
series of constraints regarding sets, which are just a group of things. And so you might have a set of things such as worms, and the early bird always gets the worm.
Hamlet, worm.
Fuck, is it raining?
Okay. Rat. Murder? I hardly know her.
Murder? I hardly know her.
John Moore.
Murder! I hardly know her.
Billy Moore.
Murder? I hardly know her.
Hamlet Moore.
Moira! I hardly know her!
Rat mime. John influencer.
Get ready with me to go commit murder. Murder? I hardly know her.
Billy 50s radio drama.
And then the killer said to his latest victim, murder? I hardly know her.
Hamlet bombing comedian.
And then I said, murder, I hardly know her. And the her was my wife.
Rat windy highway overpass.
Murder? Hardly know her.
John, murderer who knows they know he did it.
Murder? But sir, I hardly even know her.
Billy, Netflix original movie.
Murder. I hardly even know her.
Last out. Hamlet, trying to convince someone they didn't do it.
Murder? Me? Murder? Guys, I hardly know her. Come on.
And scene.
That was pretty fun. Well, move along then, but I have my eye on you.
Works every time. You showed some potential up there, Pop. What's your name?
It's Billy Murid. I'm sorry for butting in. I don't know what came over me. It just felt so natural.
Billy. I'm Ed Hamster. Yes, I'm a rat. It's an old family name. You get it.
Mine is too. It used to be Murid, actually.
Well, you've got the #1 quality we look for in the rebellion. Improv skills.
Hey, thanks. Wait, the rebellion? My mother told me never to get involved in government uprisings.
Well, my mother told me many things, but I don't talk to her now. And my father, well, rat A2E. How about you tell it?
It was a long time ago, Ed. I made mistakes when I was young. Don't have to keep bringing
My
it up.
father, the leader of the rebellion, was killed because of your incompetence.
Calm down there, Ed. We're all part of that mission. It wasn't just Rat's fault.
This sounds a bit personal. Should I leave?
No, we need you, Pup. So you in?
My mom also told me I should embrace the spirit of the yes and more.
So is that a yes?
And.
Do you have the blue I requested?
Do you have the money?
Like I told you last time, I will once I meet with our benefactor.
No cheddar, no blue.
Don't let anyone get too close, Doug.
Got it, boss.
That's Doug Chilla. She's our bodyguard, plus she's the daughter of the eminent C.H. Inchilla, the CEO of Amausan. He patented the dust bath. They're loaded. Jean Guinea over there is one of the new leaders of the rebellion.
Wow. What's blue?
Keep your voice down. Blue is a type of cheese that's toxic to rodents. It's real moldy.
Ew.
Normally, Gary Gopher, the owner of the Squeaky back there, handles our poisons, but they hate the stuff.
Mold freaks him out.
Well. It's you all again. Sorry, I was stuck in my throat. The non-rebels?
We aren't rebels, just a friendly neighborhood improv troupe.
Sounds pretty convincing.
Shut up, idiot. Want me to beat him up, boss?
Not helping our case study.
Oh, man.
Hamlet, you almost look shorter than the last time I saw you.
John, I know you're a rebel. Once I get evidence, you are done for.
Truly a shame there's due process, eh?
Our legal system is important for the proper handling of justice in Rodentia.
I got your blue ready, Gene.
A change.
I've got your provolone ready, Gene.
Did I hear blue? The deadly poison!
No, we were playing another improv game called Change. You see, when I say change, you have to change the last thing you said, like the shopkeep here changed blue to provolone.
How about you get in on this one?
Hey, can I join?
Get on in there, random
Chef
guy.
Okumura.
You were right the first time.
The location.
No,
that was a different
It's
one.
a different one that we changed.
Oh, that was the other one. Shit, you're so right. What did I do? I was right the first time. Okay.
Let's go back! I need an
Okay. I need an activity.
A location.
Someone just started saying
Location!
Location.
The Mariana Trench.
A cruise ship.
An abandoned McDonald's place.
Yes. Is there anything else?
A McDonald's in Wyoming.
The Pentagon.
The McDonald's at the Pentagon.
The House of John Benet Ramsey.
No! Oh
I don't know what
The Broken Cape Cod Jersey Six Flags.
The JFK tunnels.
What the fuck, guys? I'm gonna say hiding spot.
I say Nelson
Let's go.
The Taco Bell that closed at the Pentagon. We're gonna go all the way back to the abandoned McDonald's place. Abandoned McDonald's place in 3, 2, 1.
If there are ghosts anywhere, this is where they're gonna be. We're gonna prove it this time.
Right.
How are you guys?
Hi. Oh, hi. Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
You? I'm sorry, I was just clearing up.
Yeah,
I was just looking for money in the tunnels. I sleep here.
That's so cool. Listen, we're we have like a ghost hunting show, and so we're trying to prove the ghosts are real, and we thought this was a place to do it. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you sleep here. Have you seen any
I've had experiences. I don't know if they're ghosts, but they're something.
Oh, what does that mean?
Well, like when you're going down the slide, there's this weird cold spot in the middle. Like that's
Cold
a ghost
spots.
thing, right?
Cold
Yeah,
spot,
sure.
promising.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah. Wait, which slide?
The real curly one.
Change.
The one that's just a straight down drop. The one that kind of does like a. It goes forward and then there's like a real sharp turn in it, so you kind of just shoot off the end. It's right at the part where you.
Yeah.
It's right at the part where you like shoot off the end.
I think I'm starting to understand why there are so many ghosts here.
Yeah. That slide, if you like reach up there, you should be able to reach the point where people like go shooting off the end. And that's where the slide is.
Yeah. I got
Oh, you guys have like. Oh, you
this
guys
thing.
change.
I got this thing. This thing. Sorry, it's a little wet.
No, I think ghosts are. It's like they have context as unit now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So,
You just kind of
so this then.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just kind of
Wait,
stick
wait,
your
wait.
card in them.
So,
So what?
Yeah,
Do I
so-
just like give it?
well, you know, I think
Well, the cold spot. There's like some other weird stuff too. There's like the chains that hold up the tunnel thing rattle all the time.
rattling chains.
Yeah.
That's also definitely
Hypergeist.
Yeah. That's like one of the most common
Change.
signs. That's the rarest sign of ghosts. It's just like it means that there are ghosts, but they're like real bitches, you know?
Yeah, they want to disturbing my fucking sleep.
Children suck.
Yeah, so I think the tunnel gets smaller when you're going through it.
Really?
Yeah, I think it does that.
Okay, so we can measure that and see if that's true.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so the tunnel's right
Okay.
over.
Right over there. Right over here. Right over here.
Yeah, you want me to like go in and you can.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah.
So wait, so just you volunteered, go.
I mean, he lives here, so.
Yeah. So
And then you just kind of.
is it contracting?
Yeah, because I'm not moving anymore. No, I just wanted to take a break. No, like a little bit, but just where I came in. Like I'm in a big park, but it's very small behind me, so I might just have to stay in here now.
Well,
You
I think
want
I mean-
anything like a snack or like something to eat or something?
If you go rummage around in the fridge in the kitchen part, there might be some stuff in there still.
Okay, cool.
I ate most of it, but
yeah. I mean,
There's still burgers in here.
oh god.
There's still dead bodies.
don't touch those.
Is this what you've been eating?
No. Sometimes.
Okay, wait. Stay down there a minute.
I
think
wanna.
I think we might have a wrong business model. We shouldn't be hunting ghosts. We have a true crime story.
Change.
Right here. We have an inspirational feel-good motivation.
Are you talking about me?
He has the hamburger stuffed in his fridge.
Oh my god.
It's
Well,
him. It's the hamburger.
I just think like
Hey,
this show
it's
is
funny, and now I'm genuinely trapped.
Never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
You can,
I KO with that.
this shows that even if you are living in an abandoned place, you can still have an impact, a tangible impact on people's lives.
Oh, I have to check on those people in the fridge's lives.
And Steve.
You're not in this scene, Seth.
I'm the only human in Rodentia. Does that not interest anyone? No!
You know, I'm getting real interested in this improv stuff. I have half a mind to join. We don't accept members of the Royal Guard. I'm looking to audition.
Listen, I'll get in your level. We know that you know what we are, Do you really want to join, or is this just a plot to infiltrate us?
How's the pay?
Passable.
Benefits?
Dental?
Is it good?
Extremely.
I'm in. I can get you in many places to the palace. Plus, they tend not to notice me. I'm too short. You're in charge of the Royal Guard Rabbit Division now.
And that's how you recruit someone.
Wow.
Table.
All right, everyone. I've managed to recover these real, actual government documents for the mission. These aren't fake. These are real government documents. I got them for this mission.
Magnifique.
Any useful intel?
We have maps of the tunnels into the palace, and a full scan of the entire security system.
Good.
Recipes.
What you let me say my line? Good. Matt can handle the security.
You can.
Trust me on this end. I'm not a rookie anymore. Billy is.
We have 4 days before the prince's coronation feast, which I determined to be the best time to carry out the assassination. Before that, we're going to need to get equipment to do some extra scouting.
I will go to the market. I know my way around.
You need muscle?
That would be a good idea.
Can I go?
The rest of us will scout the palace grounds. Hamlet should be able to sneak us in.
Do we have enough money to pay for weapons?
I've invited our benefactor. He should be on board. Ah, and there he is.
Good evening, Doug, my wonderful daughter.
We need your support.
Yes, I know. What for now?
We need, how do you say, bombs.
Oh, of course. Here! A blank check! If you need anything else for my wonderful daughter, she can forge my signature.
Thank you so much for your support.
Anytime! You know, I probably shouldn't engage in anything that could endanger my company's stability as the top line in Rodentia's marketplace, but I just can't stop helping my daughter's hobbies. Of course. See you at dinner, sweetie.
Rebel scum, we've got you now.
Look at all these real, actual government documents. That's gotta be illegal.
These are just some plans for improv games. Don't mess with this one too hard. It's not stapled very well.
We're an improv troupe.
Yes, I know what you claim to be.
Should we bring Big Jack for some interrogating?
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Big Jack, get in here.
There he is.
What the fuck is that thing?
Jack, don't want to fuck with him.
Listen, we're just practicing another improv game. It's called the book game. And we take lines from these books, which happen to be government documents.
Sounds suspicious.
We'll show you.
I'm gonna get the fuck out from under here.
There's.
We're not.
Can I get a relationship, please?
Jesus and Judas.
If you can count, Joey.
I know I blended, but it's okay.
Me, your mom, and your dad.
Alright! Who else?
Two parents who are getting divorced and the person they cheated on each other with.
That's what I said.
What did they say? Two people.
Getting divorced and a person
I think is.
In 3, 2, 1.
I know what this looks like. Listen. I couldn't help myself.
It requires discrimination.
Supplementary information will be helpful.
Listen, I slept with both of you equally.
Young.
Sure, I'm young, and both of you chose to do this. It was consensual.
You singly or in combination?
I mean, do you not remember the are you guys like are you having memory problems? Because like, it happened multiple times as all three of us.
Nutrition.
These non-standard listings have requirements for code.
Okay, like, listen, first off, yeah, I cook for you after. Of course, it's just the nice thing to do.
Cereal.
Yeah, and?
Occupation?
You know, I don't like to talk about that. I mean...
Citizenship?
Listen, yes. I don't like to talk, I mean, they would know my occupation, you know, because you pay them.
Greasy.
It's a condition.
Year of birth?
You know, like
55.
Yeah, 1955.
55.
Yeah, I'm 55.
We'll also provide the 201 number assigned to name.
Listen, I forgot my social security number. I know you're like supposed to have it memorized, but listen, I'm just sorry. I thought that you guys had like
Special date of birth.
Okay, I just thought that you guys had like agreed that it was fine with me, and that I'm sorry that I caused like relationship issues. What?
19300-41552.
How do you know my social security? Oh, I told you that one time, didn't I? Yeah, that really turns you on. I didn't think
milk pouring.
Oh, person?
Fluid, dehydrated milk, cheese, legumes.
I thought you were telling each other about those things. I didn't mean to cause drama. I thought that you guys like knew about it and were fine with it.
Without me?
Eggs are especially valuable.
Listen, I think
That's good.
No.
I think you two need to see a therapist and not me anymore.
Must be kept on permanent change.
Okay. So I'm
Suggestion, whether it's equivalent to nutritional value or not, is balanced.
okay. I'm gonna leave. Deal with this, okay? Talk to each other.
Notice of transfer?
And see.
I sure love being ambushed by improv and untouched choices.
You're gonna have to get a better excuse than that.
And you, Inchilla, working with the rebellion, this would be a huge scandal.
I'm sure I can win you over.
You know what? I didn't see anything. Did you?
No, we don't.
Great! Now get the fuck out!
Money.
All right, everyone, to your missions. My script. Can you get us in?
I can get you through this door, and that's all
Right, can you handle the security system?
Yep, I'll know the wires to bits.
Don't screw it up this time.
Relax. I've got this.
It's chewing through wires. It's pretty hard to mess up.
On the schematics, the closest security panel should be right here. Now where to chew?
Careful, one wrong wire could set up the alarm
Hey,
system.
hey, I got this. Oh shit!
Figures.
Shit, I hear guards.
Where do you all think? What do you all think?
Improv.
Oh, is this sit stand squad the one where one person should be sitting, one person has to be standing, and the other has to be squatting at any given time? I love that game.
Yep, that's what we're doing.
Get me in on this.
Oh, I forgot my wallet. Oh, guess we're doing improv. Can I get an activity?
Booting.
Digging up the dead.
Fortnite.
Playing basketball on a really bumpy court.
Going to the DMV.
Grave robbing.
Bungee jumping.
I'm gonna go with grave robbing. In
3, 2,
1.
Guys, I think that actually I'm feeling better for my grandma's funeral. I'm not sure that we have to really go through with this.
Oh, we're already here.
We're halfway in the hole. Like, we can't stop now.
I know, but I'm starting to get really worried that bringing her back isn't really a good idea.
Listen, I like got my Necronomicon. I think I read a bit of it. I think I get it. Okay.
Hold on, I just gotta get up a little bit.
Yeah.
There's a family inscription. I have to read it to open the door.
I'll keep taking while you do that.
Yeah. Ulach malum geflugene des Snurfene Frumen inam Galulu.
Wow, I didn't know that did that.
Yeah, so grandma's tomb should be unlocked now.
Okay, so we just need to get all this dirt out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, I'll get us the bigger shovel.
Yeah, get the bigger shovel. Perfect.
Why are we using a trowel?
I don't know why we're using a trowel.
Listen, it's what I had in my shed.
Okay, can we just try the door? Like, this is not that much dirt. I feel like the door will just open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Try the door.
I know.
Let me get on that. It's.
Okay. Let's go.
My wallet.
All right. I see grandma in there,
Yeah.
so we're just gonna have to go in and pull her out.
She's not too decomposed.
I'm sitting.
Here, I'll go get grandma.
Yeah, just get grandma. Just drag her over. Thank you. I just don't really know if it's a good idea. Because, you know, like, she wrote
It is too late for that.
Yeah, but she wrote the book. Like the Necronomicon, like she wrote it.
So she'll have to do this.
I don't know if she wants to. I mean, it took us a while to kill her.
Listen,
Can I get some help?
I just put her head there. It's probably fine.
she's gonna be proud of you.
It was really hard to kill her. There was a whole skeleton on me. Okay. Yeah. Where's the book? Give the book.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Can I just? All right. Thank you. All right. I gotta stand for the incantation.
Why did you? Your
Oh.
grandma's kind of ugly, dude.
Well, I think the holes aren't helping.
All right. I have to read the sacred incantation. Do the Soviet authorities normally permit Soviet citizens married to foreign nationals to emigrate from the Soviet Union to the homelands of their spouses? Grandma?
I mean, she's moving.
Oh, is this the section on zombies? Oh, shit.
There's like nothing. Like she's not following my hand at all. Hold on.
Yeah, Grandma? Grandma? Grandma, you okay? Grammy? Grandma?
Dude, don't fall in.
Grandma? You good?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to coax her into waking up. It's okay, Grandma.
I want to be here this anymore.
Yeah,
Guys, what?
That's
That's creepy, dude.
She's starting to levitate.
Well, that was fun. You are under arrest for trespassing, though.
Whoa, someone's doing a Herald over there?
I gotta go check it out.
Here, let's.
That was close.
Too close. We should get out of here.
And I would like my entire table to be a wheel of cheese.
The Prince Pie.
I'm sure we can figure something out, sir.
You better, or I will make your head the centerpiece of the peasant's table.
Anything else?
Oh, I would like a massive running wheel, which we will pay hamsters to run in for entertainment.
I've actually heard that's not super good for them.
Even better!
Your coronation banquet will be one to remember, my lord.
I know it will. Now, how is the propaganda distribution going?
Oh, perfect. The civilians all believe that the rebels assassinated the king, not you.
Good. I miss poor Daddy, but he was just so weak.
Now, I have some laws for you to sign.
I'm sure, what are they for?
Oh, just some boring business, nothing for you to worry about.
Okay.
I understand now why we're killing that little freak.
Oh, should get out of here. I think we've got enough information.
Welcome to Jimmy Tripolis, J.Y. Jules.
Jimmy, you know me. You can drop the act.
Yeah, alright, what can I get for you this time? Bombs, guns, bombs full of guns, carrot.
A carrot?
There's a bomb.
We just need normal bombs.
How about mini bombs for us small explosions?
Normal bombs.
Are you sure you don't want big bombs?
Normal bombs.
Sure you don't want this big bombs? You heard the rodent. Bombs it is. And you Pop, you like anything?
Me? Oh, could I get a few swords? But like also they're lasers.
Yeah. Oh no. Well, Pup, you're in for a treat because this right here is a real, genuine laser sword. I call them katanas. Press it, turn it on. Press and hold it.
I can't believe you betrayed the king. You traitor. You.
Good dental! It's good dental! Look at my teeth!
You and your teeth. Oh, okay, criminal scum. You're under arrest
For what?
for black market dealings.
Ah, this is all a misunderstanding. We are simply doing improv.
We are?
Isn't all of life just improv? What is it with this goddamn city and improv?
Anyways, we'll just be on our way.
No, I'm not sure I believe you. Do it. Right now.
Me? I've never improved in my life.
Well, you better learn. You too, traitor.
Alright, we're gonna be playing a game called Return Counter. So Hamlet over here is leaving, and you all are going to have to give me an object for Hamlet to return. Hamlet will not know what this item is and will have to guess it from the hints given by Jimmy and Doug. So do I have an object?
A life-size replica of a moose. Yes, Parker.
Yeah, okay. Wait. What?
You know which one.
I know.
No.
It's gonna be really easy though.
No.
I'm sorry, Jordan.
No.
It's the last one. Guys. It's the last one. We're doing a life-size replica of a moose that also vibrates.
Alright. Oh my god.
Alright. You all know what the prompt is in 3, 2,
1.
Excuse me.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
How much can I get for it?
I don't fucking know.
What
What the hell?
What? I have my receipt. Don't you worry
You
about
bought that here?
Yes.
This.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we don't sell those.
It's a general store.
This is not a general thing.
This is a very specific thing.
It's like custom made. I don't know where you got this.
What's so special about it? Come on, everyone has one.
I don't know who you know, but do you? Do you have?
I fully have no idea who would have this in their house.
Well, me.
I want to touch it just to see what it feels like, but I don't want to.
I have to ask. Has this been used? I don't want to think about it, but we have to ask.
Why? Does it look used?
I guess not, but
I guess it's a good thing. I guess that's a good thing. I mean, if we do sell these and it's not used, I guess you could return it. But like, why'd you buy it?
I don't know. It looked cool. I didn't really know what it was for.
it does look cool.
And it didn't come with an instruction manual, so I don't know if you guys know what it's for.
Yeah.
I think it's a table piece.
A table piece? I'm
How
sorry.
big are your tables and who are you having at your house?
Who are you having at your
I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
Canadians? I don't know. Fucking. I forget which one is which. Rocky was the squirrel, right?
Yes.
Yes, Rocky.
That is the other guy.
It is the other guy.
I don't know if he's approved.
Still on?
Where are the options be?
I don't know.
I've never been able to tell.
Go down there.
I don't want to because it looks really lifelike and there's probably.
Is that where the off switch is?
You know what? It's a vibrating function. Probably.
So, just throwing it out there, since I don't have an instruction manual, is it some sort of device that some people use alone?
Where else would you use it?
It's pretty big. I don't know how you'd like. I don't know if this is a one person.
It's ginormous.
Like I
I don't know.
Hey guys, they tell me that my friend Jordan Weissblatt has a giant dildo or something.
God, if only it was a dildo. That would make sense. Why it vibrates. But no, you had to bring this whole thing here, which you wielded with quite ease. I don't know how strong you are.
Let's try and lift this. Just two people. Like I don't think we can lift this. Like
Is it on the table or not?
it's like off. It's on and off. It's like huge.
Nope. Wow. Jeez.
What color is it?
It's brown.
Oh, that doesn't help.
Yeah. Maybe the off switch is in the orange or something.
Is it a moose?
like $20 for it. It's my joke.
Scene, I called scene while everyone was clapping in on her game. Scene.
Yeah. I heard you. But then if Hamlet doesn't have a script.
You don't have any more lines.
You don't have any more lines. I'd still like to know where we are. In Rodentia. Were you paying attention?
I don't know what came over me. Oh, that was incredible. Oh yeah.
Well, thin ice. You're lucky that was some decent improv. I've never seen anyone guess he's giant by her goose.
Have you seen anyone guess giant berries ever?
Every day. That was the close one.
Well, here's your perfectly normal bombs. Pay up. Get out of here before you bring in more trouble.
Gather it around.
Make me go further.
Is everyone clear on the plan?
No.
Not at all.
We have a plan? Sorry,
Okay, so we actually have 3 simultaneous plots with the hope that at least one of them kills the prince. Our cleanest plan is that using the blue cheese to poison the prince's food. Gary is leading that one.
Yeah, so I'll be sneaking into the kitchens, causing a distraction, then poisoning the food. If all goes well, that'll be the end of it.
If it doesn't, we move on to stage 2, defenestration. We'll grab the prince from behind and throw him out the nearest window. Luckily, he's chosen to host the banquet in a hall right on the edge of a cliff.
If both those plots fail, we move on to desperate measures. Blow the entire place to smithereens. It's messy, but it will get the job done.
Billy, you're with me.
That leaves me with Hamlet and Doug.
What about me?
We're on my team.
All set?
Yeah.
Sleep well, everyone. We must be on the top of our game tomorrow.
Are you sure these disguises will work?
Don't worry, the prince doesn't care about anyone below him. He'll just assume he's supposed to know who we are.
Hello, my wonderful subjects. I'm so delighted you could make it to my coronation banquet. I'm to be king.
Cheer!
Food will be arriving shortly, but please enjoy the entertainment in the meantime. Isn't the giant hamster wheel a delight?
Yes!
I was hoping there wouldn't be guards. Who guards a kitchen?
Someone who's paranoid?
We'll need a distraction. I've been the poison. You can distract without getting caught?
Maybe. Your line next.
Good enough for me. Go get it.
Yeah, sure. Oh God! No, there's a mess in the kitchen. You better get in, or the prince is gonna be mad.
Lightsaber dysfunction?
Fucking.
And then press it.
What is format? Kitchen.
What? Did that mouse have a beat, Katana? We gotta get him. Whoa!
False alarm, everyone! False alarm! That mouse was extremely easy to catch. That's what happens when you stand around waiting for your light beam thing to go on. Hey,
Shit!
I didn't think they were smart enough to do that.
The food is not poisoned.
Let us feast. Is it Plan B time now?
It's supposed to be the day after you get fucked. Over now.
No time. Get ready to grab me.
I'll grab the feet. You got the arms? Grab who? Nobody.
Very convincing. May I see your invitations?
We have invitations.
May I see them?
No.
It's you, traitor. No.
That's my twin.
Yeah, right. I met your family. Colonel didn't have 1 year, remember? You're all under arrest. Feel arrested. Feel arrested.
No, they've been caught.
Is it explosion time?
No, I can't just leave them for dead.
What's the plan?
Follow the plan. I'm going in. Stay here. If I fail, run and blow up the palace.
John, no!
What's this?
Viva la revolution!
Help!
Unhand the prince!
Let me go!
What do you think you're doing?
Improv! We're doing improv.
Improv. I've never done improv.
Let go of the prince.
No. I want to do improv.
But your majesty.
I will do improv.
Very well. Let us do improv.
Okay, so this game is called the arms game, and each player has another player who is acting as their arms. One player speaks, one player is just the arms. I need a relationship. I need a relationship.
Chair.
I need a relationship. No. What?
Master and apprentice.
Prince and his guard. HR meeting.
Just say things I can't see y'all.
Wizards and his evil wizard.
Mickey Mouse and his bastard son.
Jordan is gynecologist.
I really like wizard and evil wizard. And we're in 3, 2, 1.
Well, are you ready for your lesson today?
Yes, but I cast tungsten balls.
Very nice.
Right, Gabortius, the Grand. I'm going to take over the kingdom and rule it as the court wizard myself.
But I haven't even taught you the rest of the spells.
I don't need them. I need fireball
Yes.
and green fireball and pink fireball. I have all the training I need.
Right, well, you don't know how to make the shield to guard the palace.
My God, you're strong. Your balls are made of tungsten.
Yes, I know the strength spell, but I have not yet taught you.
Shit. Fine. Teach me another spell.
You must untungsten my balls.
Fine, I cast my tungsten balls.
All right, for the strength spell. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. First.
Okay. Seems a bit peculiar. Seems a bit, close to the instant death spell, but whatever.
No, I promise, it's the right spell.
And the charge with the hands and go fuck yourself! Go! This isn't the spell of strength.
Indeed, it
This
is
is the
not.
spell of half size.
Yes.
Why would you do this to me?
You just my balls.
I would never do such a thing.
You just did. It was very unkind. good wizard Merlin?
No, I don't think I got to that part of the class.
Oh, see, that's why you shouldn't drop out of school, kids.
In Rosemary's tone writing class,
Oh my
quite extensively about a matter of wizards, but the good ones are all evil.
Yes, well, if you had taken Lisa the Great's Oracle class, you would have been able to scribe the orb to see into the future and see that all wizards are good.
I suppose that is true. But in Sir Arthur's divination class, those wizards were good too.
Indeed they were.
Saruman did die at the end.
Now, let me make a deal with you. I will re-fullicize your size. Yes. If you agree to not be bad anymore.
Fine, I promise. I promise! Shake on!
Oh, whoops, I forgot. Re-fullicize!
Can you teach me the spell of multiple hands next?
Nancy!
Well, that was fun. Anyways, have them executed.
What?
Well, you enjoyed the improv. Oh, very much so, but you are traitors, and we execute traitors.
Ah!
Go, Doug! You are the revolution!
Oh.
Ah!
Bring him to the plaza. We'll execute him immediately.
And send the jackrabbit too. What?
Really?
Failed to catch that rebel that escaped. Execute him.
Okay.
I guess it's up to me. Time to blow this place to smithereens. Doug, you escaped.
It's just me. The rest are gonna be executed.
Shit. It's time for desperate measures. You ready?
Yeah.
God damn it, Jimmy. He gave us the stink bombs.
We gotta get out of here!
It's just bad in here. Out to the execution plaza.
You heard the prince. Let's go.
Table?
Welcome everyone to the execution stand. Today we execute our traitors. Shut up. You're a traitor too. However, here in Rodentia, we have a very important tradition. Before we execute, we must roast. Yeah. We like to roast our criminals. Now, one by one, we shall all roast these traitors. Okay.
Who shall go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. Okay. So, yeah.
They're behind us, yeah.
So,
light.
Scott, I don't know if you remember this, but you actually wrote your own senior roast and gave it to me
What?
a while ago. So, I just kind of thought that I would read that to you.
What?
You gave it to me in the C store in September. Ha ha ha, you're gay and on your college improv team. So Ollie, like we as an team, we expect the seniors to leave, and it's sad, but like we know it's coming. But what we don't expect is when one of our youngest members leaves to find better opportunities. And it's just really hard for a club to function without its resident little boy. Like that's just my opinion piece though, but So I have two friends who live in Hazleton and they studied abroad last semester, so they only like moved in January. Anyway, so they keep like at the beginning of the semester telling me about like how strange their one neighbor is. Yeah, like that really sucks that you have to live next to like such a strange person. person, but then I go over to their dorm and I find out that they're just talking about sex. So, Grace is basically the dad of the football team because when she supervises rehearsal, it's more like she babysits us until mom returns. She makes some jokes, makes sure nobody dies, and tries to fill us with her anti-French rhetoric.
Let's go!
Avery is president of his college improv club. Enough said, but and he's basically our mother. Because he does what any good mother does. He yells at us when he needs to, and he posts our picture on Facebook. Annie, so I had written like a really long roast for you, and I was rereading it and like editing it, and then I realized like she's a redhead. She's already been roasted.
Yeah, okay.
While Scott's wit and quick thinking helps them out with improv, it helps them out even more with their crazed ramblings about politics in fictional universes. Ollie is someone you can count on to show up with the most unconventional but nonetheless fitting outfits for any occasion. Try not to pay attention to the constant migraines of trying to decipher neon pajama pants, Swedish fish socks, and a t-shirt explaining how intervals right now. Seth is like an insect. He can be found in any place on campus, but no matter what, you can't get rid of his influence on the environment. Whenever Grace walks into a room, I know that there's at least a 25% chance that Chris Perez will not be far behind, which is fine, but having to prepare for a random belt of a song from the Cuban Man doesn't make rehearsals run any smoother. If I had $1 for every time I saw Avery portrayed as a crazy psychopath, I would have enough to buy him pants for those freakishly long legs. Also, he looks gay. Every time Annie and I see each other, we always end up going for a dap up. It sucks and it's shitty, but at least it isn't as bad, and it isn't as bad as looking like a lesbian at a rat-themed football.
That's right! If Scott had as much fun cleaning as they did arguing, you'd probably be able to see how cool all the shit they own is. Too bad it's buried under a bunch of shit.
What? No.
Now, Ollie's the guy that we rely on to handle our money and make sure we get things done. It's because he works so hard that the chances of him pushing through work by substances is about 70%. Oh, Seth. Seth here is many things. Talented, funny, tall. And on top of all of that, if I took a shot every time Seth said no, unlike Seth right now, I'd be sober. Now, a few months ago, if you told me a senior from Tennessee was going to be one of the most politically aware people I've ever met at Drew, I'd have said you're crazy. Then I listened to Grace rant about why she hates Shady Vance, and you know what? Pretty good for a hick. Now, Avery here is our leader, so it's only natural that he'd make focus an entire plot that was built around overthrowing and executing one. Now, if Annie worked as hard as recording our meetings as she did puzzle games, we'd probably have every single word of our meetings written down instead of just summaries.
Okay. Wow. You wouldn't read it. You don't read it anyway.
Scott, a few weeks ago, I had an hour-long philosophy debate with Scott. Well, I thought it was a debate. Turns out that Scott was just trying to find out what philosopher my views were most like, and I think that sums up Scott as a person. Ollie. For his birthday, I got Ollie a t-shirt. Finding out what size to get was remarkably difficult, not because I can't guess what size he wears, but because he prefers his clothes to make him look like as much like a toddler as possible. Postscript, you have small boobs. Okay, Seth. Yeah, see, okay, so Seth Seth is acting currently in my direct fest scene. And Ted told me that he read his full script for rehearsal. And therefore, he didn't read his full script for rehearsal, and therefore I did not write Seth a roast. That is your roast. Read your script, Seth.
Yeah, I was memorized.
I'm
still not.
And my point is proven. Grace. Upon meeting Grace, the natural response is to think she's a lesbian. However, you very quickly learn that it's not true the second Chris walks into a room. And I mean the second. I think if she had a superpower, it would be teleportation, but specifically getting as close as possible to Chris Perez.
Hey, not my fault.
Okay. And you're not, ma'am, not type of orders. Avery, when I first met Avery, I thought that he was a beautiful trans woman. Learning that he was in fact a cis man was one of the most major disappointments I had as a student at your university. And you are such an amazing friend and sweet mate, and I love you, and I'll miss you thoroughly.
I love you too.
I'm so lucky that the
perfect.
I'm so lucky that the person who I'm being paid to hang out with is so cool.
Annie, I gotta start.
Hey, Casey.
Hey, Casey.
Say this one with me.
What?
She Annie on my reason till I fall.
I hate you.
I know. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Every time in the C-store, every product, every single product. She ramen on my noodles till I teriyaki. She sour my cheddar till I Pringle. The list goes on. Yeah, it's just Annie. No one else. On occasion, but mostly Annie. Avery, we shouldn't judge people based on the roles that they perform in theater. However, I've only known you for 2 years, but Bingle T. Pringle, the Silver Flamingo. The Minotaur, that version of the Minotaur specifically, Mr. Motherfucking Burns, and a British guy worried about the package. There's a pattern. Do with that information what you will. Something, you're from Tennessee. Imagine I'm doing this in a really bad Southern accent. That's the response I expected. Thank you. I'm gonna skip you real quick. Ollie's job on the football team as the treasurer is one that requires intense demand. It requires a strong will, a stone-cold personality, and an unwavering sense of dedication. I don't know if Ollie has any of these, but he can keep $5 in a sock drawer really damn good. Scott, I was gonna write a really good roast for you. I was like so ready to do it, but I had like 3 philosophy papers and I just couldn't get around to it.
Oh wow! Is this about the direct fest scene?
I don't think it's just about the direct.
I'm really busy.
Yeah. I was gonna take the time to memorize all of these, and it was 3 a.m. last night, and I was like, I should really not read off my phone, and I should memorize all these roasts. But then I remembered I'm not Seth Okamura, and I shouldn't spend 3 hours memorizing things at 4 o'clock in the morning. But as we have learned, maybe Seth doesn't do that anymore. You got this. Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm sure it will.
I was under the impression that was something that we did together, that was our thing, that was our friendship thing, Casey. Okay, anyway.
Friendship on my thing to like laugh.
Oh my god.
Hi, Evelyn.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Scott.
Hi.
So Scott is most well known for being a philosophy major, which makes perfect sense given how much they enjoy arguing, and also the fact that they look like if Rene Descartes had a lesbian brother that played Warhammer. And while we're here, I want to say that I like your shirt. You look very qualia today. Okay, now I don't want to get political here. If you've been following the news, you'll know that certain prominent politicians are saying that autism didn't exist before the 1830s, or the 1930s, sorry. But that's not true at all, and I can prove it. Just look at Ollie. They're proudly autistic, and they're clearly a little Victorian boy dying of tuberculosis in 1840. I think that you're going to be a very valuable resource for the scientific community if you manage not to get shot while collecting bullets on the barricade in an ill-fated Parish rebellion. Also, let me know how the paperboy strike goes. You're going to beat Pulitzer. I just know it. Okay, now Seth is one of the multilingual members of the Drew University. Pretty impressive. He speaks Japanese and blatant lies. But they also speak a very rare regional dialect with only a few dozen native speakers. So, as an act of respect for Seth's culture, I want to say a traditional greeting from this rare dialect. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. Well, Seymour, I made it despite your
It's an Albany expression.
I'm from Utica. I've never heard it. I'm from Poughkeepsie. It's not upstate. Anyways, hi Grace. If you know Grace Ballard at all, or have at least read one of her plays, you will know that they have a certain fascination with bugs. And she shares some qualities with insects in some ways. Like a wasp, flying headfirst into an open can of soda and immediately drowning. Grace somehow ended up as the vice president of an improv comedy team for 2 consecutive years, despite openly hating improv. It seems that in life, we attract that which we hate the most. Don't believe me? This year, Grace actively tried not to win Oxnard for the 3rd year in a row, and she still barely escaped. Grace, if you need someone to take all of that playwriting skill off your hands, I'll make the sacrifice. What? All right. Hi, Avery.
Hi.
So if you don't know Avery Burnap, he's perhaps best known in this department as the guy who plays terrifying, intensely psychosexual characters who monologue at the slightest provocation and wear horned headpieces.
They do all.
If I had a nickel, right? Thank God I know that Avery's actually the sweetest man in real life, because if I only knew him from watching Minotaur or Mr. Burns, I would fear for my health and safety. Seeing him in that costume with the mask and those creepy long fingers was so traumatic, I almost had to write another play. And if that description doesn't jog your memory, you may also know him as the second scariest Pips producer. Hi, buddy. Oh, me too. Hi, Evelyn. So many young girls are tomboys as children, or just don't conform to the typical standards of femininity. And there are many different ways that they can grow up, like different pipelines they can go through. As an adult, they may be masculine, feminine, a woman, a man, non-binary, a feminist, a pick-me, autistic, straight, bi, gay, or ace. Annie Rosenthal is the only person I know who is somehow all 12 of those options at the same time. Truly a walking contradiction. I love you, Dad. Hi.
Hi.
Brandon Rose is hard. So, hi Scott.
Hi.
Yeah, I don't know how the football team's gonna fare with all of the seniors leaving. Without Scott, who else is gonna try and throw a coup every single time our president leaves the room? Every time. I'm gonna say hi. It feels weird. I think I love you. Okay. With Ollie leaving, I'm taking their place as the treasurer. And handling the football team finances is a really, really tough job. And I don't know how Ollie was able to keep our total of $10 safe throughout all the year. really big shoes to fill. And I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but
Big shoes.
Hi.
Watching you do improv has taught me a lot of things about improv. You know, I didn't come into this the most experience with improv. Mostly that improv doesn't end when you leave, and it's a way of life. Which is fun when your way of life revolves around making everyone happy but yourself. So my first impression of you, because I only joined in like September, was that you were the sane one.
What?
And given the contents of the script we just read, which I know it wasn't just you, but I can confidently say that I was wrong. Yeah, I joined the football team back in September, and ever since I've done that, Avery has been like genuinely so awesome and making me feel like I belong here. And when I first joined, I was like really paranoid that I wasn't going to be funny enough. But after seeing Avery do improv, I realized that even the president doesn't have to be that funny. I learned a lot, I think, from being on the football team with you. It's hard to boil down like a school's worth of improv and everything, like school year's worth of that in just like a few seconds. But if I had to name the most valuable lesson that I've learned from you, it's that in the 2024 Sports Film Challengers, everything is a metaphor for sex except for the tennis, which is like everything is a metaphor for tennis except for this. I can't even. What? Everything is a metaphor for
Everything
tennis. Everything's a metaphor for sex except for the tennis, which.
Scratch that other way around. Everything's a metaphor
for
tennis except for tennis, which is sex.
Yes.
Yep.
Hey, Annie. So, Annie, I met your parents at this last weekend. And it was like looking in a dual mirror. They were exactly like you, corked up white people goated with the sauce. The sauce, in this case, being snacks I was forced to take with me. Because I will. I thought you were a lesbian for most of the entire time I knew you. That was my bad for assuming, but maybe if you didn't look so much like a lesbian, I would have been able to figure it out. So, who's really at fault here, me or the costume designer? Grace, Avery, hey.
Hi.
You know what, guys? If you wanted to write a play about sexy little bugs, that's cool. But I don't like to yuck someone else's yum, but there was no reason to subject the rest of us to it. Grace, I have to assume that you hate Evelyn and I because you made us scream and cry at each other pretending to be critters for your own sick pleasure. Disgusting! Come on, Avery. I never want to see you play straight again. That was truly a marathon to be remembered. In my nightmares. Like the RPs, the nightmare. You're not a member of the gay suite, but you're not a member of the gay suite.
True.
Let's raise a glass to the monarch of warming their way into theater spaces. Definition of gaslight KQ Bill Boss. Look at our poor professor, John Director, confused and scared by your presence in class. Absolutely sickening. Speaking of, I don't think I'm letting you off the hook. I know what you are. In everything, including the Drew Acorn. I read your article from today. Only Ollie would summarize every opinion he's ever had and publish it as news. I just always rely on you to say some random nonsense at me in the wee hours in the morning in comments. What a guy. Seth, I really struggled with your roast, like a lot. Everything I wrote sort of ended up sounding like a compliment. Much like how Seth doesn't have a mean bone in their body, if I'm at an impress with his poorly clothed
me, and I'm not willing to risk that. So goodbye from over here.
And now these traitors should be executed. Off you go.
This way.
Tell my story!
Goodbye!
Thank
They're
you
all
everybody for coming.
They're all dead.
Thank you everybody for coming to our last football game of the year. Awesome to see such a good crowd. Nice to see some football alum as well. We're looking forward to next year with the same schedule as this year, 6 shows. And we would like to introduce our new board. So come on up there. So I'm Victoria and I'll be president next year.
I'm Matt. I am next year's vice president.
I'm Finn. I'm gonna be the secretary and also the football team star quarterback.
I'm Grady. I'm going to be the football's next PR manager.
I'm Christina. I'm gonna be the treasurer.
I would like to introduce our wonderful non-board. I'm Evelyn.
Casey.
I'm Troy. I'm the diversity hire.
We're not gonna be doing shit.
No!
So next year is either going to be really good or really bad.
It's gonna be awesome.
But yeah, it's going to be
And
awesome.
like all Victoria's fault, no matter which one.
So you should audition in the fall, and if you really enjoyed the game, we have these nice hats like you'll see Evelyn wearing.
It doesn't come with Matthews.
Yeah. But we happen to have 3 of them that we're selling for $25. So come find one of us after the game. But yeah, thank you for coming. And we're off right now. Thank you to our seniors. They will be next.
They're alive.
Goodbye.